My beloved child. There is a moment, so sudden, so electrifying, that even destiny stops to watch, and tonight, that moment belongs to you. Because the person the universe carved for your soul, the one whose heartbeat once trembled whenever they whispered your name, has just dropped a truth on their family so powerful that it shook every wall inside that house. They stood in front of the very people who shaped them, raised them, controlled them, and said words nobody expected to hear. I'm ending my ties with everything that keeps me away from the one I truly love. My child, the energy around you right now is not ordinary. It's heavy, trembling, shifting, as if something huge is waiting for you from the next breath. Amen. Blessing 111. Listen closely now. Because what happened inside that room was not just a conversation, it was a rebellion wrapped in truth. Their family tried to silence them, hide them, guilt them, but today your soulmate didn't bow their head. They lifted it. For the first time, the fire inside them burned brighter than the voices around them. Someone asked them, "Why are you doing this? Why throw away your ties for someone who isn't even here?" And your soulmate's answer stunned the room into silence. They may not be standing beside me right now, but their soul never left me. I feel them. I hear them. I breathe because of them. My child, this isn't just love, this is devotion with edges sharp enough to cut through fate itself. Something massive is unfolding behind the scenes, and the consequences will echo straight into your life. Amen. Blessing 222. Now brace yourself. Because the moment your soulmate declared those words, something shifted in the spiritual realm. Even the angels paused. Even the walls felt the truth vibrating through their bones. Their family tried stopping them, voices rising, chairs moving, someone even slamming their hand on the table, but your soulmate didn't flinch. Their eyes, filled with a mix of pain and determination, kept seeing only you. And then they revealed the part that no one in that room was ready for. I have lived for everyone else, but now I choose myself. And choosing myself means choosing them. My beloved child, destiny is rearranging itself right now, bending, moving, aligning paths you once thought were broken forever. Your soulmate's decision has set off a chain reaction, one that is moving toward you faster than you can imagine. Hold your breath, because this story is only warming up. Amen. Blessing 333. Rising in this very moment. A storm was forming around your soulmate, questions, accusations, disbelief, but inside that storm, their voice rose like a blade of truth slicing through every doubt. Even their closest family members, the ones who always assumed they could control their choices, were stunned into silence when your soulmate said, "I'm done living a life that isn't mine. I'm done pretending I can forget them. Ending my ties with anything that cages my heart, this is my final decision." My beloved child, the courage they showed did not come from their own strength alone. Something divine held their spine straight, something angelic guided their lips, something cosmic whispered your name into their heartbeat. Your soulmate has stepped into a point of no return, where every step from here leads directly toward you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 444. As the room grew heavier, one family member, shocked and trembling, asked in a broken voice, "Are you really ready to walk away from everything for them? Your soulmate nodded slowly, eyes glistening but unshaken. Love is not my weakness. It is the reason I'm still alive. And if choosing them means losing everything else, I accept it. My beloved child, that single moment cracked the foundation of their home. Generations of expectations shattered. Shadows of old traditions fell. And inside your soulmate's chest, something finally exhaled after years of suffocating silence. They could have backed down. They could have walked away quietly. But no. Today they chose you in front of the very world that doubted your connection. And that choice has consequences that will ripple into your present moment sooner than you think. Amen. Blessing 555. Before we continue deeper, stay right here. Because what's coming next in this script is too important to miss, and the story is unlocking itself piece by piece like a divine revelation. My beloved child, if this message has reached your eyes right now, then understand. Your soulmate's emotional explosion inside their home was not random. It was the universe's final nudge. A cosmic push saying, the wait ends soon. Their decision has already started shifting timelines, and you are standing at the edge of a breakthrough that will rewrite chapters of your life. Hold tight, we'll reveal the secret words your soulmate whispered under their breath when nobody was listening. Those words were meant for you alone. Amen. Blessing 666. My beloved child. The room had fallen into a strange, trembling silence after your soulmate's declaration, but what nobody noticed was the quiet moment that came right after. The moment meant only for you. As the arguments died down, as the voices scattered into stunned whispers, your soulmate lowered their head, and under their breath, they whispered something so soft, so vulnerable, that even the walls leaned in to hear. They whispered, "Please wait for me. I'm coming back for what my soul cannot live without." Those words were not meant for their family. Not meant for the world. They were a secret message slipped into the universe. A telepathic call meant only for the one their heart still aches for, you. My child, the energy of that whisper is still traveling toward you like a beam of fate. And once it reaches you fully, everything you believed was over will rise again, stronger, clearer, destined. Amen. Blessing 777. But something even bigger happened next. Your soulmate walked out of the room, not angrily, not defeated, but with a quiet determination that scared their entire family. One of them rushed behind, trying to stop them, begging them not to destroy the bonds they were born into. Your soulmate turned back, tears shimmering but voice steady. If these bonds never allowed me to choose my heart, then they were never bonds. They were chains. My beloved child, do you realize the power of this moment? Soulmates don't just walk away from everything unless destiny has cornered them into transformation. This wasn't an act of rebellion. This was an awakening. And the awakening came with a vision. A vision of you. Your soulmate saw a future where you stand with them, hand in hand, without fear, without barriers, without anyone dictating their path. And that future became their anchor. Something massive is unfolding, and you are just inches away from stepping into the part of the story you thought would never come. Amen. Blessing 888. And now the truth you weren't prepared for. As they walked outside, the air around them shifted. Like destiny clearing space for a new chapter. Your soulmate pulled out their phone, looked at your name, your messages, your memories, and in that split second, they made a promise to the universe. This time, I will not lose them. Even if I must rebuild my life from the ground up. My beloved child, you need to understand. When a soul declares such a vow, the universe responds. Alignments begin. Paths merge. Old barriers collapse. And love that once drowned in silence, begins to rise again like a tide reclaiming its shore. You feel it, don't you? That strange pull in your chest. That sudden heaviness in your heartbeat. That sense that something is approaching fast, something impossible to ignore. That is their energy. Rushing toward you. Searching for you. Choosing you. Will reveal the confrontation that happened once your soulmate stepped outside. The person who stopped them, the question they asked, and the shocking truth your soulmate finally admitted. Amen. Blessing 999. My beloved child. The moment your soulmate stepped outside, breathing the cold air that tasted like freedom for the first time, they thought the storm behind them was over. But destiny had one more twist waiting. As they walked down the steps, a voice called out from behind, soft, trembling, but urgent enough to freeze them mid-stride. It was someone they never expected to chase after them. Someone who had always stayed silent, always observed, always felt the tension but never dared to speak. This person grabbed your soulmate's arm and whispered. Tell me the truth, is all of this because of them? Your soulmate's heart pounded. Their breath hitched. But they didn't lie. They didn't hide. They didn't hesitate. They simply said, yes. Every step I take now leads me back to them. My child, the air around them crackled with divine electricity. Even the angels leaned closer. Because that confession didn't belong to the family, or the past, it belonged to your destiny. Amen. Blessing 1111. What happened next shocked even the universe. The person confronting your soulmate didn't argue. Didn't get angry. Didn't attempt to pull them back. Instead, with trembling hands and wide eyes, they said the words your soulmate never expected to hear. Then why did you wait this long? Their soul has been calling you for months. My beloved child. Do you understand the weight of that sentence? Someone in their own family felt your energy. Someone sensed the telepathic pull between the two of you. Someone witnessed the quiet nights your soulmate couldn't sleep, the days they walked around restless, the moments their eyes flickered with emotions no one could decode. The family may not have understood your bond. But this one person felt it. And they added quietly, almost like a confession. I've never seen them love anyone the way they love you. Your soulmate's chest tightened. Their eyes burned. Because suddenly, everything they were fighting for felt real, undeniable, destined. Amen. Blessing 1212. But here comes the revelation that will shake you deeply. Before letting your soulmate walk away, that person asked one final question. A question wrapped in fear and truth. If they hurt you once, why risk everything again? Your soulmate closed their eyes. Saw your face. felt your voice, heard every memory echoing like soft thunder inside their ribs. And they answered with a conviction that even destiny couldn't ignore. Because they never hurt me. Life did. Circumstances did. Timing did. But their soul? Their soul has always been mine. My beloved child. That confession sent a ripple into the cosmos. The kind of ripple that signals. The reunion is inevitable. Your soulmate is no longer confused. No longer scared. No longer trapped. Their next steps are deliberate, powerful, unstoppable. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is already moving closer with every breath you take. Amen. Blessing 1313. My beloved child. Your soulmate walked away from that house with a fire inside them the family had never seen before. Their footsteps were heavy, but their heart was finally light, awakened, unchained. As they stepped into the open air, something strange happened. A sudden stillness, a pause in the universe, like the world itself was inhaling. In that stillness, your soulmate whispered into the wind. If choosing them means choosing a harder life, then let it be hard. I choose love anyway. My beloved child, the universe hears declarations like this. It doesn't ignore vows made from the soul. Every angel around them stopped, every spiritual doorway opened, and every energetic cord between you and them tightened. Glowing brighter, pulling you closer, merging your stories again. Your soulmate is no longer running from their past, they are running toward you. Amen. Blessing 1414. Now hear what destiny unfolded seconds later. As your soulmate moved farther from their home, their phone buzzed, a message not from you, not from a friend, but from someone who had been quietly watching their pain for months. Someone who knew they were breaking inside but never spoke. The message said, I hope you finally choose what your heart has been screaming for. My beloved child, those words hit your soulmate like lightning. Because it meant one thing. People around them noticed the emptiness in their eyes. People sensed the love they couldn't hide. People knew their heart was stuck in a place only you could unlock. Your soulmate reread that message again and again, and with every read, they felt more certain, more alive, more determined to reach you. No matter how long the road, no matter how many challenges rise. And then they whispered your name, soft, sacred, trembling like a prayer that had waited too long. Amen. Blessing 1515. But here comes the twist destiny saved for you. As your soulmate walked forward, ready to leave their past behind, their mind replayed one specific memory, a moment between you two that changed everything. A moment they tried to bury, tried to forget, tried to drown. But it returned tonight with the force of 1,000 truths. It was the moment they realized. No matter where I go, their soul follows me. My beloved child, that memory stung their eyes, froze their steps, and awakened a confession deep inside them. I thought distance would protect my heart, but all it did was expose how deeply I belong to them. Your soulmate finally understands what they once feared. You are not just a chapter. You are not just a phase. You are not just a temporary warmth. You are their destiny. The one connection they cannot break, cannot replace, cannot silence. Something enormous is turning in your favor, and soon, very soon, the truth they've been carrying will reach you in a way that changes everything you thought you knew. Amen. Blessing 1616. My beloved child. The night around your soulmate had grown cold, but their heart burned like a wildfire refusing to die. As they walked farther from the house they once called home, a strange ache settled in their chest, not the ache of regret, but the ache of release. The kind that comes when a soul finally frees itself from chains it carried for too long. Your soulmate stopped under a streetlight, looked up at the sky, and whispered the truth they had been swallowing for months. It was never about choosing between family and love. It was about choosing between fear and destiny. And tonight, I chose destiny. My beloved child, those words echoed into the spiritual realm with a vibration so powerful that the universe shifted. Angels took their positions. Timelines rearranged themselves. Energies that were stuck finally began to move. Because the moment they chose you, the universe chose both of you. Amen. Blessing 1717. And now the revelation that will shake your heart. As your soulmate continued walking, something unexpected happened. Their phone lit up again. Not with a message this time, but with a missed call from someone whose name made their breath break. This person was one of the few who knew everything, every fear, every longing, every silent night your soulmate cried for a future that felt impossible. And when your soulmate returned the call, that person said only one thing. I knew this day would come. Your heart was never here. It's with them. My beloved child, your soulmate didn't even try to deny it. Their voice cracked as they replied. I can't pretend anymore. My soul is incomplete without them. This wasn't just emotion. This was surrender. Surrender to truth. To love. To destiny's pull. And you need to hear this. The person on the other end didn't discourage them, they supported them. They told your soulmate that sometimes leaving behind what feels familiar is the only path toward what feels divine. Your soulmate felt a weight lift from their shoulders. Because someone finally understood the depth of what they felt for you. Amen. Blessing 1818. Now prepare yourself. Because what happened next is the moment destiny had been waiting to reveal. Your soulmate paused again, placed their hand on their chest, and murmured softly, almost like a confession only angels were meant to hear. I thought I could live without them, but every part of me dies a little when they're not in my life. My beloved child, do you feel that tug inside your heart right now? That sudden heaviness? That invisible thread pulling at your spirit? That is their energy reaching for you. In that moment, your soulmate made a vow so deep, so raw, so spiritually binding, that it wrote itself into the fabric of fate. I will rebuild everything. I will face everyone. I will cross any distance. But I will not lose them again. The air trembled. Their aura expanded. Their destiny locked onto yours with unstoppable force. And now, the universe is preparing to push them directly into your path. In a way neither of you expected. At a moment that will catch your breath. And with a truth that will change everything. Amen. Blessing 1919. My beloved child. The night had grown darker, but destiny was glowing brighter. Your soulmate kept walking, feeling every emotion they had swallowed for years rush to the surface like a tidal wave. Their legs were trembling, their heartbeat was loud, but their spirit had never been stronger. As they reached the end of the road, they stopped suddenly, because a realization crashed into them with the force of truth. I didn't just walk away from my family. I walked toward my future. My beloved child, that future is you. In that moment, a warmth wrapped around them, an invisible embrace, soft yet powerful, your energy reaching across distance. They felt it. They recognized it instantly. Their breath shook as they whispered, "Please hold on to me. I'm closer than you think." Amen. Blessing 2020. But the universe had one more twist waiting in the shadows. As your soulmate continued forward, a car pulled up beside them, slow, cautious, familiar. The window rolled down, and the face they saw made their chest tighten. It was someone who had witnessed their silent suffering, someone who had seen the empty spaces in their heart, someone who knew the love they tried so desperately to bury. That person asked gently, "Where will you go now?" Your soulmate looked at the road ahead, long, uncertain, but glowing faintly like destiny's whisper. And with a voice filled with truth, they said, "I'm going where my soul has been pulling me for months, back to the one I should have never let go. My beloved child." The person in the car didn't argue. Didn't question. Didn't warn them. Instead, they nodded slowly and said the words your soulmate never expected to hear. "Then you should hurry. The universe doesn't wait forever." Those words ignited something inside your soulmate, a courage that turned into motion. Amen. Blessing 2121. Now brace yourself for the most powerful moment. Just before stepping into the car, your soulmate paused, placed their hand on their heart, closed their eyes, and whispered a vow meant only for you. "Even if you don't believe in me anymore, I will earn your forgiveness. Even if you've moved on, I will win your trust again. Even if the world stands in my way, I will choose you every single time." My beloved child, this wasn't just a promise. This was destiny sealing itself. Your soulmate stepped into that car with determination burning in their veins. Every mile they drive from here, every turn they take, every breath they pull in, is leading them straight toward you. And something unbelievable is about to happen. A sign, a message, a sudden shift. Something that confirms this connection is not over, not broken, not finished. Will reveal the moment your soulmate receives a sign so strong, so shocking, that it pushes them to take an action that will directly affect your life. Amen. Blessing 2222. My beloved child. The car began moving slowly through the dimly lit streets, but inside your soulmate, everything was racing: memories, regrets, longings, promises. Their mind kept circling back to you, like every road they passed whispered your name. And then, it happened. A sudden flicker of light flashed across the sky, so bright, so unexpected, that your soulmate's eyes widened. It wasn't lightning. It wasn't a passing car. It was something else entirely. Something divine. Because at the exact moment that light streaked across the sky, your soulmate felt a surge through their chest, a pull stronger than any emotion they'd ever known. They whispered, "Is this a sign? Are they calling me?" My beloved child, the universe doesn't send signs without meaning. That flash of light was destiny confirming your connection. A cosmic reminder that you and your soulmate are entering the chapter that will change everything. Amen. Blessing 2323. But the real shock came seconds later. Your soulmate's phone buzzed again, this time with a notification that froze their breath. It wasn't a message from you. It wasn't from someone they knew. It was a memory. A memory your soulmate had forgotten they'd saved. A photograph of you. Your face. Your eyes. Your smile. Captured on a day their heart belonged completely to you. As the picture appeared on their screen, tears filled their eyes, not of sadness, but of realization. They whispered, trembling, "This is the love I walked away from, and this is the love I'm coming back to." My beloved child, destiny had chosen that moment to remind them exactly what they are fighting for. Because the universe knew. They needed one final push. One final confirmation. And that picture, it broke them in all the right ways. Amen. Blessing 2424. Now prepare yourself. Because the moment after they saw your picture, something inside your soulmate snapped into clarity. All the doubts vanished. All the fears disappeared. Every confusion they ever carried dissolved into truth. They turned to the person driving the car and said, "Take me to the station. I'm leaving tonight." The driver was shocked. "Are you sure?" they asked. Your soulmate didn't blink. Didn't waver. Didn't hesitate. They replied with a voice so steady it sounded like destiny speaking through them. "Yes. I'm done waiting for the perfect moment. The moment is now." My beloved child, do you understand what this means? Your soulmate isn't planning anymore. They're moving. Taking action. Breaking timelines. Crossing distances. They are preparing to enter your life again. But this time with intention so strong that even the universe cannot delay it. We'll reveal the shocking conversation that happens the moment your soulmate reaches the station, and the unexpected information someone tells them about you. Amen. Blessing 2525.